All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, and you're watching Smell Goods. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you hanging out with me for just a little bit as we do another fragrance review of something that chances are you've heard about or may have picked up already, or maybe it's in your shopping cart, something that you are thinking about getting. We're coming to the close as far as the end, as far as the taping of this video. We're coming to nearing the end of summer. So if you're going to get it, you want to get it fairly soon. I'm talking about from Afnan. This is Rare Reef. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do a quick review on it. I've had some time to spend with it. All right. So let's just jump into it. Let's just talk about it. All right. So you've got your box here. Rare Reef on the front. Nothing on the side except the, of course, holographic sticker. Back, you've got the information there. And nothing on that side. Batch dates and all that stuff is there at the bottom, as well as you've got Afnan up top there. All right, open up in this manner, get that over there, and it sits in here. So the bottle is not, it's a little funky shaped, right? It's like cylindrical coming down to almost like a square, because the bottom, if you can see that, is square. This is Extrait de Parfum. Up top, you've got the Afnan logo and kind of that fake granite or whatever kind of feel or look to it. Nice bottle, definitely a nice bottle. It just kind of sits in here a little odd. So when you get it, just be mindful when you're opening it up, just because it's not built, in my opinion, for shipping, because it will move around and jostle around in there. And so you might get it and it might be something like this when you actually pull it out. All right, so that's just a Kevinism, if you will. All right, as far as the cap, not magnetic, but it does snap into place. You can hear that. And then as far as the sprayer or the atomizer, decent atomizer. Yeah, you get, now I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, right off rip, this is not a one-to-one. This is I would say an inspired take, a twist. It does put you in the space, don't get me wrong, it does put you in the space of Pacific Chill, right? I do get that nice juicy apricot kind of smell, as well as some of the other citruses there. I don't get the mint that for me pops out for Pacific Chill a little differently than what this does. I don't really get a lot of mint in this. So definitely is something that is, if you're looking for something that is a clone, a direct clone, a descendant of Pacific Chill, this isn't it. However, if you're looking for something that's in the space, and I want to say that to say this smells good. Don't get me wrong, this smells good. I want to set the expectation. This is not a direct one-to-one of Pacific Chill. This is not a 98% of Pacific Chill. 85-90%, but a good 85-90%. This is not going in the wrong direction where you're like, I'm not really feeling this. I enjoy this. I've worn this now, I think twice. Yeah, I think I've worn this twice since I've gotten it. As far as longevity, decent, right? You get about 6 hours off of skin, a little longer off of clothing. So not beast mode, but again, you're not gonna, I want to move away from everything has to be beast mode. If I come across those and recognize those, yeah, we're gonna do that, but everything doesn't have to be beast mode for it to be good. But yeah, this, like I said, about 6, maybe 7 hours ish. So a good work day on clothing and on skin, a little longer on clothing, of course. And then as far as just the way it is in the air, this does pop off in the air. Now it's not a room filler, a little less than a room shifter. It kind of hangs in there for a while. Sillage is, or as far as the scent trail, it's a decent scent trail. As far as projection, the projection's there for a little bit. It's not there for a long time. That bubble starts to shrink. For me, it started to shrink. It felt like around maybe 2 hours as far as it really started to really shrink in. So decent, right? This is not a beast mode performer, but it's a good fragrance. It's a good scent that definitely on, let's just throw it on there real quick. And then I'll pull up the notes real quick over here. On the notes, you've got orange, black currant, mint, citron, grapefruit, and coriander. Up top, middle notes, you've got apricot, violet leaf, basil, and rose. And then in your base notes, you've got fig, dates, amberwood, and ambrette. So I do pick up a little when I've worn out. I do remember that reminds me, I did pick up a little more of the ambery scent in this that I don't pick up in the sample that I had of Pacific Chill. So that's why I call this more of a twist or reimagination, if you will, in that space. But it's something definitely you might want to check out. Even the notes don't line up 100% with Pacific Chill, so I don't think that they're going specifically for let's make a one-to-one clone. I think they were taking it as an inspiration, putting their twist on it and amping up some things, because I think that this, if I remember correctly, this performs a little better than what I remember getting out of Pacific Chill, but definitely something that's on the radar. So if you have not checked this out, I would definitely recommend it. Something that, you know, if you're looking for a Pacific Chill-esque fragrance, you're in that space. And if you're definitely looking for it without paying that Pacific Chill price, it's in that space. All right. That's it. I think I wanted to just come on, do a quick review. I just got this in earlier this week and wanted to make sure that I got this out for you. That's it. As always, do me the favor, stay safe, stay sane, stay smelling good. Check out the videos that are floating around my head somewhere. And then of course, hit that like, hit that subscribe, request notification, share, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great one. Be blessed. Peace.